Hello everyone. In this video, we will look at two of the most primary and important concept in Flutter, stateless widget and stateful widget. As you all know, like Flutter is all about widgets. Okay. And there are two most and primarily important widgets, and one is stateless and one is stateful. So today we'll dig deep into these two widgets. One is the stateless one and the stateful one, and we'll also see what's the difference between them. Okay. So let's start our discussion. So let's start it with the stateless widget. Okay. So what is a stateless widget? Stateless widget is the widget which doesn't change its state with respect to the time, okay, or any other circumstances. What is it? For a simple real life example, as you all know, like we have photo books or any books which have pictures on them. Okay, those pictures just represent a thing which doesn't change with time or with any kind of user interaction or any kind of thing. If you are changing the page, or if you're closing the book, or if you're doing anything to the book, or if the picture is there on the book, if the time passes by, does the picture changes on that book? No, really, na. Same thing happens with the widget also. So in this case of stateless widget in our app, so there are widgets. For example, like the widget like this text, okay, this image, which doesn't change with time. Okay, when you open the page, or maybe you minimize the app or do anything, this kind of widget doesn't like discrements change with the time. It doesn't destroy itself. Okay, it will destroy itself when the pages go into the another page, or you close the app, then this will destroy itself. Or but otherwise nothing will happen here. Like if you see the icons, the images, the text, okay, this kind of icons, so all these things are like a stateless widget. Okay, now you will ask me like, then what is the stateful widget? So the stateful widgets are the widget, and one more thing, for more technical definition, if you want to learn more about the stateless widget thing, so there is a little bit of technical definition which I put here, so you can read it out. And let's go for the stateful widget. So what is a stateful widget? Actually, stateful widget is a widget, in simple terms, which changes its state with respect to time or with user interaction. So what happens with the user interaction? Actually, there are some values. Okay, I think you all know, like the state is, or the UI is actually a function of the state. And what is the state? State means the state of the variables. Okay, so it actually means that variables are changing. So if you understand it deeply, so what is happening, maybe the user is interacting with your app, or it's doing something. For example, if you, maybe you have a toy. Okay, let's come on a real life example. Maybe you have a toy and you are playing with the toy. Like when you are playing with the toy is changing its state, yes or no? Yes, obviously. Like when the toy is changing its place, it's changing its state. It may be sometime it's maybe in one place, or it may be in another place. So the toy is changing its place or its state. Okay, so same way, when a user interact with the app, there is something which changes with the user interaction, or maybe with respect to the time. This kind of thing, like which are changing, okay, which are changeable, they are actually the stateful thing. Okay, and we normally do them on a stateful widget. They are actually dynamic widget. Stateless widgets are not dynamic; they are static widget. They didn't change with time. Stateful widgets are dynamic widgets. Okay, for example, if you see like any kind of countdown, if you guys like, for the famous Flutter count app, which actually Flutter gave us when we create a project, so that countdown thing, like that number which is increasing or decreasing, that is a stateful one. Okay, or any kind of button, or maybe you are pressing a button and anything is happening on the screen, like that button is a stateful thing. Or any kind of loading, maybe the circular progress bar, or any kind of loading thing is happening on your screen, they are all can be implemented by a stateful thing. I think it's clear, like all these things. And you can go for a little bit example in case of stateful. Maybe it's actually the main thing in stateful and stateless thing, there is a set state property. The thing is that we can use a set state property, which actually help us to change the state of the app. Okay, and this set state thing can be only used only in stateful one. Okay, on it can't be used in the stateless widget. Why it can't be used in the stateless widget? Actually, this set state property help us to change the state of the app. Okay, but in case of stateless, the app state is not changing, but only in the case of stateful widget, the app state is changing. Okay, I think I'm clear here. So here is a little bit technical definition for the stateful widget. I hope my explanation is good for you guys, and if you like it, then please consider subscribing the channel and like this video and share it with your friends and peers maybe, or we can with the help of you we can make a big community. And do subscribe the channel because I'm planning to make more such insightful videos and explaining hard and Flutter concept in simple terms. So if you like it, then please do subscribe the channel, and thank you for watching, and thank you for your time. Thank you.